Chumso, I have on the Friday, and I Santiago de Cone. But summer text is summer text moment. I mean, I don't know. I know she.
Chapanam, you summer text in Penny for Nabaso, especially Mr. Marker. Always say summer text is one of those teams from Division 1. On countless occasions, no more getting close to qualifying to the Premier League. But I'm not trying to mobile and fat. I'm not trying to mobile and fat. Now it's almost our much in almost our shas here for floor. So they decided, say, at the end of the day, we are. You have to get people on my bida. At the game, and I say, no matter me, I'm do the kind of level you would want to get to. I don't want to shame on Mokofam State Marker. I didn't buy team anymore. Or bad team anymore now. Someone got that qualification now. No more be by Premier League anymore. So when they got into the Premier League last season and then almost first season, and team be a dire so and they say Unyambo elite football that's a top division libida. When you got into it, or first season, the chairman, on Quadrille League, on Quadrille Africa, on Quadrille FA Cup, on Quadrille top 4. But I dream about 3 minutes. Say, I have a mahada. It is a material duration. What am I going to do to be able to survive? It's the first season, no. It was all about surviving in the Ghana Premier League. You come no na ya steady terrain no e Ghana Premier League ni mu. Na afa ya kwaya ni mu no ya hede ebetimi ya hede e de amaye ho. Eti after last season, before the start of this particular season, me dem penifo di nkomo summer text. And as some of ka chair me say omo die so this season this one betimi qualify for top 4. They want to be in the top 4 of the Ghana Premier League. Eti this season Nankasa winning the Ghana Premier League wasn't a priority. But in share league na say the kind of signings from players from the bar on board, and then the kind of quality as our players in the world. Anybody that on board, they realize say now they are in a position of moving to be winning the Premier League. And as I die, so the chance yes, and the summer text in their second season, Chairman, even if they don't win the Ghana Premier League, they have done extremely well. Looking at the performance almost died already. Players almost signed at a point. Even so say Usu, one of the best players and the most sought after player in Ghana. The only player nobody division 1 no catch team in the a very good player. Na kotokope. A lot of big clubs for Ghana hanomope. Minim kwa fast so summer text me yes a magic no. Emma me stayed mo aka mutimi nya branch and the call mo camp. Look at Emmanuel Kayeke. And the Kayeke plays like a Kayeke na no Kumasi Asante Kotokono. He's a different Kayeke altogether. You go now share against Biara Stars in the tone chain. Watch him play for Samatex. And you are going to be surprised. Say, then I will buy Kumasi Asante Kotoko. One team ya mobo way and Fama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So Kayeke or Kaila United. He's an improved player with the performance. Not that the duo Kaila. Emma Kotoko father by our team Yamamebo. It's a Jumana went to be an Kotoko. He's doing it for Kaila Samatex. And they almost this one for so. A lot of players. They have said that they are defensive midfielder. Chairman, Osha Brantiana. There are certain players from about top clubs and other big clubs for Ghana. Hanum say, attention, also. But Seydou Dawda Yusuf is one of the best defensive midfielders in the Ghana Premier League. Jebisawonu, former Hearts-of-Oak player, no, a stalwart defender in their central defense. For your Samatex. And the players from FIFA and players are ABA experience kakao Premier League mu e be pese baby bi wo mti yan konko fanem and all these things abwa e dia ma o team no. And I believe say the midi kai empanyfo na e dia baso bokese na arbe e de bomo because I didn't know money say you taking these kind of decisions. Time and now no worker eja omo hono no. Chairman, when you get a coach or your experience and the money more was so now o few team anymore. The next appointment that obey as the one to lead the team no. Ebe chebe be a team no be fa. Saudi ni be na has certain clubs still in net. Uko Europe and Manchester United no. Any a host of other clubs just because they had a manager no experienced. And they couldn't replace him well. And then be a team Nijina. It's when Walker was leaving, who to take over from Walker, an experienced manager in the Ghana Premier League, was a headache. They chose Nuruddin Amadou, a bit experienced, but now when you are that level, I expect to say Nuruddin Amadou. Ever fair team like Samatex or ever compete with Ghana Premier League, Nimzoko League. Say Kotoko news, I had to focus news because team Nankasano. every season they shots and die so to bet me the league. But this is a team Samatex. And that makes it special. And for me, chairman, say them league can pay for na mebo mabaso. Because the decisions they took for the club, decisions are pay off. I mean, if they hadn't taken the right decisions for the club, maybe as American, as newcomers are all praise or best survive on the second season in the Ghana Premier League. So kudos to the leaders of the club. They've done tremendously well for the decisions they took for a Samatex team in the chairman.
Okay, Biggie, first year, the birthday boy. Now, Mimra Maxwell, so Chumwaha on Friday, Kumasi Asante Kone, Gold Stars. Now, baby, any Gold Stars for Atotomo bonus. In fact, especially for that game, as the players, Oma promise you almost say, if they are to win or if they are to beat Kotoko in Kumasi, player be having 2,000 Ghana cedi. That is promise. Omode Momo. You ever say game so? Remember say Maxwell Enra Samatex beating Adriana Stars. Say Samatex open a 5-point lead on top of the table.
Chairman, personally, sorry, I was surprised because I never thought say Samatex best say Adriana or Adriana. Because I was thinking say Adriana would want to be on top of the league. But I think a very good results are Samatex for Nituminyai. Don't let us take Samatex for granted. Because chairman, for what I know, also Samatex was formed in 1995. Now, Omunya Botra stay lower division nyoma. So it got to a time where people thought say their team no crying, yes, or on pet premier. But when they decided, said no, let's move to Premier and the chairman, Omo did nyoma be good. Any idea a working for the team. They did not just get up and on bar Premier. They saw municipal said they want to play in the Champions League. And say possible quite Champions League on the ball more base. But that's a good thing to their goal field side. Don't say field near water TNA Park. No. It is almost completed. And that's almost complete. Now chairman so movie they will get the chance to play that one. This is another motivation. So then Omutumiye put up like a mini stadium almost standard na chairman a bit okay. And we had time omo qualifying within that short time put it that edifice now. Chairman, it tells you say omo is serious. Again, in the managerial level, omo the ebi more experienced hands ebe kan ho. And then omo call omo diem. One, Mr. Edmond Aka. Oh say Kabo more Ghana had you a very much experience because he's been with Kotoko. And I think say call Algeria time Kotoko ne Elma born on the end in the corner di kind compare bibia and it was wonderful when we travel with the experience near Dio. Even most of the national team he's been there. Almost even Midiama cry by he was solidly in the team. I know yet for Midiama to get to that level. Chairman, and even Karela cried not directly or indirectly, he was with them. Also, that is where he comes from for that matter. So a true Westerner was so much experience to that point. Almost didn't about the same administration, and it is working very well. And almost I call Sky FC. Also, Sky FC is one of the teams almost so bad as some say Sky, you know, Omunya financial backing the BM to that point. Oil companies in the back, chairman. People should watch out for Sky because ball on money on your mom, you know, a different. To say, Mr. was not a team, and again, I'm going for Paul Anyaba. I know your administrative secretary because also na year my Sky started so almost GD no mo fa Paul so they call and tell my own him say one thing about Western region teams they say currently financially almost is sound so they are able to compete any other club in this country. Why am I saying that? They might not be able to pay like how Kotoko Hearts are paying, but almost can on time. Chairman by 25th because you workers in our pay. No more paid out because these teams are backed by companies. Because one, we have Samatex Samatex company, a timber and like chat timber and no more papa so more exports. So they got money. 25th, na place the salary. Cheme da ho. Until a big motivation for them. And we have even winning bonus near there. It can be compared to most of the big clubs. Until then, we say most of the boys sitting in and say so koha na chairman 25th the salary beba. They say Oba attracting you to other clubs just like that. That is one thing which is working. And again, also here's some Texas or more my team. Just like the house of Fukai. Tell my house is you know, saying Komunya results or field no so enka they are the best. By results number na sata or more my team or more U team or more the team A. chairman, and all these or more facilities are or more put it together or moving out to me push you to that point. And even some at most of the youth players, no chairman, or more registered be more senior team no they'll be able to play. Just last week I had a call, one boy be free. No, I'm so my fan under 17 led by chairman, very good player. Or just 16, 17, but more than I add to probation. So when you chance on to me the and we recruitment on my air. Sabo any friend Musa no say first go and Keke scored a thunderbolt or GD, but game no Musa no on the say first go chairman no sama assist. Odim said no Sky FC for top striker. The whole of the Division 1 last 2 seasons, he was the top scorer. And this was a boy, and I say from lower rank, no, very talented, and big clubs no be to me, but yet Samatek did very well. Or to me the relation between Omone Sky and Omu to make a say a boy in the bar. Chema was say 8 goals in the league. I think a debut and the first season of Albany, and he has scored 8 at this stage of the league. He's a very brilliant player. And again, who shall say, Ebi say Ebenezer Okramun, more for more Carella. He was their deputy captain. Oh yes, sir. Almost sent defensive midfield. Even defensive midfield, the biggest any how can. Only the other boy in the way to me, but no way about. Depend on how they want. So some attacks and so much structure in your year. And on my dream say they really want to compete. And tell us already na first nana has
no pension me man and now so
tell me two yes ade. Tell me first nana has ne kodoko na to the best players in this country what I say. Nente sabi. Omo 1 2 3 best players, but players no almost spread it because I say clubs near banning now so financially they have the muscle to pull. Into clearly now ma a quality in the league and as ready. Nti adia pussy big clubs na the honest ni edine be the supported to some point. But ball na ye bond the chairman so wo kohwe ball na aya difference na said that enye kese bebre. So what some attacks are doing I think is good. Last season was a medium and a better league. And nobody thought also Mediama no back close or Monjo back close. Nobody thought they win. Mediama won. So don't be surprised that some attacks will be replicate their 8 to me urban. And Chamaning nano. And my game near that I think it was a brilliant performance. And the Benya games like this, they say Lions say Kotoko say we all thought say Kotoko is stronger because you be first half na Kotoko is much stronger looking at results of Munyai. So I thought say maybe Lions might get a draw. But Lions played Kotoko. They outplayed them and also outscored Kotoko. Ewo or home. That is good. And to win Samates no mzo say Adriana Chairman, it makes the game very good. Has also share 3. Nti emane the next game other team will come. As Chairman say to me predict the score line in the games are one way or the other. My leg and also a very very attractive and very very exciting Chairman. And also while be winning, we are worldly champions. So who take a step to the continent? At least you give a good account of yourself to say their dreams and way more iron. So Chairman, clearly I was very happy yesterday, but I never believe say Omekwa say Diana, but I think it was a bold step and Yembo Samates for Nabaso Chairman.
Okay, Yava Samates didn't swear, but on him say Kumasi Asante Kotoko, a coach, assistant coach, he's been charged by the FA. Now saying FA in the Ababon, say David Oklu has been charged with a breach of section 34(6)(d) of the Ghana GFA Premier League Regulations 2019 for comments made about match officials in a post-match interview following Asante Kotoko's league game against Kwando House of Lions. It is alleged that his commentary of the match officials constitutes misconduct that brings the name of the game into disrepute. He has until Wednesday 28th February to respond to the charges. Now, I'm charge. I don't know cancel.
That's the point. I nearly asked.
It is alleged that his commentary of the match officials constitute misconduct. So what's the commentary? What commentary?
Yeah, exactly what did he say?
Say, name some more kind. It's in your man. 2 year charge. Then you state it. Minim Sabia, David Oklu some more kind there. Say, I know, say, but what I'm saying, we say, oh, but charger. We say, chum, Masamao, Abia, I'm fee. Chum is some idea, say, I won't send me out kind.
Say.
Aha, but any of the book could back say, won't send me out kind.
In some bay.
What you say? It's a hard drink. Take a yeah. Enyo nunkwa enyo nunkwa yanko eyinso dia no so alaja kamizu so no kakra fa no Okay. Hearts of Oaks Amadou Moro Brahima Akambi has been fined 1,000 Ghana cedis and issued a warning to maintain good conduct by the disciplinary committee following comments he made during a media interview. It was alleged that his commentary of the match officials constitutes misconduct that brings the name of the game. Also, he pleaded guilty to the charges. Also, no ajatum. Tell charges no outlining ye in the document that they are send yama. But me. None so do some for the man going to find 7 million.
Asama can.
So be Asama Bakandia.
I put the no can do more pen. Send your can come here or more.
So can't see
Sound
so only the almost in them so do Safon Sam Sema when I only say almost the knee almost you soon here Juma or one in him the oil. And I like can be the Chema without the respect. I think I'm saying Casabahat and I do so kakra. Any day more.
Oh, in the Casabahat.
Also, I say to be ma like anyhow to say, especially the only fancy ye Chema. Okay, Mr. Okwata cried that is the term. Your friend Casabahat. I say, oh, TTB just say anyhow, they are doors. And main fast and a Casane guy, to win it, I think it's okay. I hope say be away. Ebema were refraining from certain issues. Now that they want to move on, because it can't continue like that. He's a big man. The fact that obeying hearts, he needs to do things to that point. And almost say, Kasaba hearts in the yard also. And so I, yeah, Papa, how I go to Virginia deal. Or Casa players in the mobile, so
okay, okay, now David O'Clooney, some more can about say, officials, no. Officiating on there below power, say, Omani Lions, or gas officiating and Kui. Or G2 said Lions deserve win, no.
Yes,
also born the Lions boy, I know so much. Name officials, no decisions we are. And Kui, and only your friend is Omein one. Yo, okay. Chum, more match can say, now lady, no, still have more 1,000 between.
Can come Yanida Super. Sir, and yet Lucio Colusiana. Big bit me aboami for first runner away matches no we table na kotoko na lady e kwa away bia na say edin so e di echi be ka form players in the ball mo the by gitum say break na buy na high kakra and boy we ko ball pando no e bobo players na baso ye nya chances bebria kan kam na say kai senior sen ke di to atenem antimi amani sa and yasa second run as kan kam ho na mafia na e sha se o league ni Ubie make sure say the first 10 matches obenya baby di agina na onya baby gina wia wa ene niema eti clubs ni nyina make sure say omo home matches do mo fandi agro eti be sere korokos fans ne say aduru time a yesu make sure say e ko obi home no make sure say odato kro a kwa bia so obese dia Yajitum say na Mexican, you be first one, I could form the crowd supporters in the dia dance say, and yet form my say team Irakra. It's your match away, first match I could win ya, and Chelsea near Marseille. My supporter Pia Bamumu. You making sure, say, you have a 30 minutes, you making sure, say, you are who didn't be a 30 minutes, say, you're quite because your call Pando, Tim or Dallas, supporters in our park and so. I'm making sure, say, Tim in that year, but 30 minutes, I'm not him. Baby, I go be uncle. And a Kotokwa go be as you say. Baby, I would daddy massa move to Papa so uncle. But at the Pando, the other example. I'm making sure some go 30 minutes, making sure somebody 3 points. I'm going 3 points, I won't grab a soccer. Per se, every year season, now every year first one year or four, will be an team crying. It's your best supporters. They do say before bad year, by Tempana, lose football, and Emma say, woman, backward Abba. They can near my home by making sure say your home match because I want form no our away matches in there. Matches I can away me did a team which may win be by making sure say your home matches in and 40 more bound. And 40 more bound in the form more. Because baby any form can come out and say I say on winning bonus ya tum. It's just a baba yara a you be stress supporters say you making sure says your Cochrane team ni yo and yo you're 3 points in there. Yen team that throughout the 90 minutes near G points. It's your best supporters and they say, Damn Adma Friday, Bonnie and you because they say, share your boy, a bonnet, UMC in a cry, and your contract them crime wine. It's a numerated yet. na we match form ye nyina enko tag team na che make sure say ye be tag team na che make sure say second round ye supporters no and ye be get points na my team no me for player bia ho before me for technical team ho before me for management ho because me try media ma African Cup on bobo ya kam sem Bapaka most of fans back baba ya ran na mo na yakoro supporters it means yakoro supporters na for African Cup it me enfa lose ba ko a beto ye nim ka say ye ja team na je ma ankoye e be sere supporters no ye nta team na ti ne make sure say bibia be team akọ see ohene na ran ni team from anfi because the players need the problem ko match o mu lose your krom how mo and ra training grounds o mu nyina make sure say after so me train players na so shia ka o mu didi o mu nkomo kakra a o mu nyina make sure say o ma supporters no sere abaye nim ti e be sere supporters ni say ye nya bufu no free mu na ye make sure say your home matches in there point kura enter players na team drop wa ye mfa kwan boni bia so ye make sure say me ko supporters e ka 5 minutes na say be charge o baba yara and fan who ne ref ni ma baba e kwan bia so team e kura any boy ebo akwa dey house pass so kuro ma your boy president cup e kura friends former president cup in Sunday kura hwe boy second half boys be boy the coach need to turn in near me no asesa ne makakra tiri se ne ma be ko yi pa e dia man nti ani gie kese ne ye di ruo mu oba yara nyame aduma Friday se de bia betimi akoyi aman ba kanka me ba coach ne dia no so se F4 se o ma charge no se kanka so uti asem ni yi pa se ma coach ne kan na kanka ne humble appeal na o ye o wan kasa gidigidi bia so didi atemu nso ntrofo na no omo interview no catch no omo se o anuanom se na mu nyina am wo ha mu de siye eti referees no yes second round ya si yes omo make sure so omo modern bono omo bobo omo modern yi kan kan bi go kase ya wa say game no eni enyina nim se kotoko heart of lands kan kam e wo history of referees so
yeah ye mo biem grass
the same heart of lands ne kotoko ana le Jerry Asar ko chi bo na referee issue
yeah
cause we match ni so tie interview a fair say coach Bashir for there ya no pobu on the team so but say history there on obese no etira kwa bia so se kotoko and referee ko gina mu Hansen no ko gina mu this season what kotoko 2 matches ye ko nso atira ma hwe do ye and before decided so am ntro bibia amfa no kankam ye tin say ne dia ba no supporters leaders no sorry say there be omo ni management ko share say prince mama referee ye ntro bi ko management there be mun kama come to me yam in party okodi match bia e ya na mistakes ba enko hwe ni we so ne entwa de because any has bo wie has supporters say gina e peja krata tentente ma so mu nyina hye kire am o me a press conference me ba referee get 3 days ya ni a suspended linesman no obi an hwe ye ni instructorman and my share referee Hansen what did kotoko matches since about referee what did kotoko matches bia kan kam second half will make sure so we kick kotoko team or star bia no bubu say kwa be so no fa so o de robo mo kaka me say ase o make sure say kotoko be 4-5 players o mi na be jero card second half we are hwen we you free an infringement of Belgian kan come check penalty what in box na ti we dey asema make kan kam o ye referee bia kan kam so nim no abeka say akwa be no robo pa obi pia kakra bo box na ti ba bi obeto line mo ko gina pony e maso a obi o hwe any heart of lion so bi ahwe sa infringement the best 6 box na ti o me kaya ni efe brekum arsenal brekum be si referee yawu da bi e be sia ni bia e di se coach we ahwe no wa bo ani nsu atema hu de oyeye and supporters so management catch say kan anu tum and ball ko sa ko di ye obi catch o say ugina kire na aboshe ya ti atum so o ma say nemom coach say second round obi ani abre eti referees no say sere o mo ntwe mo body bom ya obi ko ka we ya odidi obi atem wasa Ghana league coach sin so mo te bench no kankam tom so mo nim football ni mo nim mra no o mo nim say referees no tumi mistake to bi o mo tumi dim mra no bi so o mbotom eti awie no akoka asem a so wa charge no any penifo bebre okromo asebi nsem om kafa league ho yan supporters ikura an ko senke ye ka say supporters om kopa ye be say season ya say league ye F4 dia yan supporters ye dan ti asmo do safo ka kire samuna team ni yemo dia zaman ko ye dia fa ho ben ye ni nkobo da roma me one more sponsorship money asem to ta asem we akoka you want a free help prosecutors no mo hinfa eti ebesra second round obi ani abre eti ebesra efefo ne say ese me ekoso ne say bibi ye bibi di obi na so oba abonti so be kasa nam so mo kana no atuma anya ade e bepene se mo ye sana ma supporters na koma e ba soro mo ye sana ma supporters ne bufu eti ebesra se coach na asem o kan no aka asem boni bia enemy the management na say omo say omo be tro because no na metiti say bi ka say management ne say o man kan chiro kuru so nko kasa asem da bi management so muta na chi asem o kan no kasa mboni bia eto so trako ama efefo no so akọ defend coach no so asem no kan no kasa mboni bia se nyina ye se ni e kan boma obi na obetime asise FA prosecutors kotokon kwa no mu di akiri ensem bebre amanfo keka ebi ni we Ghana football amanfo kan ensem fa ho ye kura ne ye ba bia mutimi di ato ba be kan anu atum ne okwa bia so nke be protest against referee Hansen. But before can come out to him, this is not first match. We can come okay. You call Boasibia, presenter be you could pay the same reference. You, I would go Miss Wan to course. The same reference Hansen. And a quiet assassin, Munu or Shako Toko Bia or Cretima BBC. Still, there be any money match. Can come and do a way. I'm money home match or back of home match or a fourth referee. You call we are not going to yakwa wi anom na ko gina pemfin no akodi ni sanwunu no league na duru ba bia ani bra ba mesre supporters first 10 matches obia ni abre so am ani mre bia entran so obia besisi ye
well it's Friday
you ko ne ko ta team na chi se elusu o se dia na si o ye sere team ni e dia the first 10 matches home there supporters in fa tuma mo ye ne enta team na chi ne make sure say ye ko obi o mo so de on pene ma won se na na oba ha na oba be se emfa hu ne baabia ni form o form pa ya sa this kata o to no supporters me hu kan obia yen ko je 3 points yen ko tag team na chi ne make sure say e kwa bia so nyame adba Friday anywhere you be 3 points.
Okay.
Football, the number 12 is very, very important. And I think they took advantage of that today and they won. But we were all here. We saw what happened. I think if we want football to go forward, our referees have to be up there. They have to be fair.
Obana sama okaina ati enza friend say ogu game ni masika
kan kama asemwe
say football no kosoa all the referee for the modern konkan
who do you waka we
say indirect the person can say referee ni modern konkan
there is a referee modern konkan
me nka say man nka but me say the officer or referee so modern konkan but the reality is the Ghana referee or modern boy konkan yana. It's something I can't cry to me fine, but we can't say Muna and
football, the number 12 is very, very important. And I think they took advantage of that today and they won. But we were all here, we saw what happened. I think if we want football to go forward, our referees have to be up there. They have to be fair.
Well, our referees, if we want football to be up there, to progress, Football,
the number 12 is very, very important. And I think they took advantage of that today and they won. But we were all here, we saw what happened. I think if we want football to go forward, our referees have to be up there. They have to be fair.
If you want football to go forward, our referees have to be up there. And be fair. They have to be fair. But okay, say you were all here, you saw what happened. Football, the number 12 is more important, and they took advantage of that. Problem will say.
I'll say, the referees must be up there. They have to be up there. It means that one, Ghanaian referees are not up there.
I know. Every president, we have a problem with refereeing and coaching.
Two, referees should be fair. In this game, he was not referring only to Maxwell Hansen, who performed poorly, but he was referring to all Ghanaian referees. And in any jurisdiction, you will be charged. Even in England. Chama, wait a second, simple. David Chama, dear Tini, I'm not against the Awakano.
England,
say, me about chum
you call baby, ref, you could be Sabi, ball, baby, any players or you over patch. What you say here? That's a coach can want someone.
There be so much trainer so. There be I'm not saying men kasa Ghana referees.
You can match a ball. You ball.
Control letter tinti men control
letter. So they say
men come as. Asem na men can say.
The truth can say. papa ya some okay ni say oka sama FA president aka bi pen oka sama Ghana football mpanyimfo nyina aka bi pen say be say ball ni konkan a also referee for the modern konkan no mo say fair and dey be me football na konkan
chama nasem na okan no boni bia ni ho
na boni ni ho dia
baby a wugina kan no chama bacho in on say ball na ye ball
that's the boni ni baby a wugina kan
baby a wugina kan
also ball ni e ball no
nyabotre
onko gina hin nka
bacho nyabotre Jose Mourinho wa call press conference ko kan referee asem ya fine ne da mpacho wa tia ball na ye ball na ye dem ra na ye no say oka say Ghana boy per se kosra Ghanaian referees should be up there. It just say indirectly, Ghanaian referees are not up there. So you are talking about all Ghanaian referees or more nyade. Chairman, that comment any right comment. All say yes, it's true. Baby, I me max on me on the street. It be on radio. But I say born ya born wakasano. It might even incite some of the fans. Say nyako fans in their respect to more. They can if this what their coach crack on bet me akwa baby. Chairman Pacho, so what you na make an asia. Until the reason for all Ghanaian referees, no, and the money here wrong. And so all limited to Abia the referee on the day, and no crown a bit punish but Indian car would have pardoned him more. Abia Maxo Hansen, a unsa about what Maxo Hansen did. But at the answer, your referees 1 2 be Abia bit me say you are okay with the way or moody second or my bomach lose one or so or mobile send my referee be. It's not all the referees are wrong, but the comments no any suggest that all Ghanaian referees are not up there. Meanwhile, they are Ghanaian referees, and so chairman in this major tournament, Musuko international tournament. You can't say they are not up there. Chairman, minim so what mean munasia. In terms of nasem no generalize the whole thing, and the money here a bit problematic. But saying you are limiting who to what happened or transpired on the pitch and what the referee's performance on the day there. Yeah, you could have gone straight to say his mind. But I think say he went a bit overboard. Into nine yard dream bonning or they can by him right they bobo into chairman every jurisdiction no.
Okay, till next time be on canon too.
Oh, in your cartoon but
no
enter. Such a man say why am
some football can referee for money.
Chama say bia emphasize but minim say when e bia why am there na me dey afro bia we dwuma say e overboard. Go being me chama what nobody will tolerate that.
Our fan frau bia no come match in once.
We also not over protecting these referees. Chama me problem ne say you bet me our problem with asem na coach ne kan ne say ya ntwi coach na so ana say ya nye bibia mfa ho a ebebie kwaya to no ma obi abeka bi de bia me gitum sa but ade ba ko so ne say e wo say ya ne ya referees nso so kasa. This is something the FA president agiatum say you have a problem with officiating. It's your FA president asem na okai no ono so na wo say e twena so ana because ono so kasa referees ne nya de.
Oh say no park so no.
Chairman, being it park so or not. Chairman, being it park so or not, you are the FA president.
But so no can about Ghana football problems.
Of course. And problems never no kuluka and one seven. And the problems now FA generalizing no. And no na you be on a match day no can one seven. But the thing is that referee be di ball be at the end of the day, team are losing 3 points. Team losing 3 points in we are. Chairman to odi ni yo, say one di ni yo. E bi kwampa referee say ya twena so mpo a, o 3 points ni wonya biom. But we don't look at these things. Ya more match na fufuro biom. We don't look at these things. Ya bobo e bi am Ghana Premier League referee aba bonte aba be patrol. Say decisions not taking anyone, taking the right decisions. At the end of the day, Kotoko has lost the game. Sanya Kotoko any other team na losing game no. But referee ne ko. Some of the 10 matches ban mpoa. Ebi ya 3 points and wasn't can survive relegation. At the end of the day, you'll be relegated. As I said, you will be a Kuba. Opa my angel in 100 years. Oba no wu o mabiem.
Amount satisfaction.
Amount
you be say oh nipa kono. Even though some banning mabiem dem ni mo mranu na di.
Chairman that. No matter the amount of satisfaction you are going to have, NTB replace you banner okono. Let's take all these things into consideration. Menka say Kotoko Heart of Lions, no, and there may be a seawall park, no, so the mark Kotoko Lucy game, no. Heart of Lions were the better side, they did very well. no doubt about it.
Na go
Megye
send
tum
you
saa.
show mo mi o ma no na.
Chairman, the fact that washem na obo ho modern nche say yehye mi ama no. I still have to talk about the problems. And then something I make no. Ebi ene ye kotoko coach na eka. But this is a general problem in the Ghana Premier League. My you hear say ye kotoko na enya na asem. Obi asubi. A problem obi e face. A problem a obi o Ghana Premier League ni mu. Team bi e face bi. Eti o say ya dwen koso na ye saa de ne ho adwuma. Na boa the course of the league. Referees they had teams no. Referees need the teams in nya. Ghana Premier League in kwani ebe poor match be wie no. That referee na man of the match. Ade be chine was ya discuss football, ya ka tactics, ya ka players ball mo boy no. Na ya be discuss referee.
Say nti no mbe say obi abeka referee asem ti de esia no atwa so.
Debi
na ya timi discuss.
Na nto so sa. Na game ne nsai sa. Chairman,
say no mo so try no ma correct no.
And then komo ya yedi. Ebi anka ye ka ball am te boy.
Yeah.
Ebi anka ye ka ball am central defender is it be the Aban. E boy on the day. Ebi anka no nanka ye discuss wa ha. Ebi anka ye ka Abdul coach Bashiru e tactics wa ha. But we are discussing referee asem obi akoka. Referee na be the center of discussion. We shouldn't be so. Eya dey na aton game no. Se ebebo game be wie na ye ntimi nka game no once but referee asem na ye beka. How do we promote the Ghana Premier League? And only me how. Ebe we are say ebe sa kase nsem twofo is only talking about negatives say we league ni mu. But omo nso nya omo adwen say negatives, omo say sam na positives. And only me how.
Okay, big first way na ya round the things up. But ya kan nyina no media ma team na kodu United Arab Emirates na amobebo against Al Amid. A friendly game bi mu ansa na won move ediomani ache mu and so Algeria no makobo against Sierra Belouizdad in the final group match be so on Friday and also no okay is there so name committees ahodo minim se bi ajai di beto a na ya say Mr. Makado, the vice president of the Ghana Football Association finance committee no ono na chair and Nana KA Apinkra as your vice chairman Samuel Brew Badler Nana Sam Brew Badler also Samuel Williams so also na Alaji Abu Hassan ono so also eno FN finance committee na
women on the budget in the ministry no
David okay sir.
So FA
budget for the Black Stars. If you want get involved, I mean say FA budget for the Black Stars no.
Okay.
It is a FA there they are definitely say omo finance committee who play a key role.
It's an Anabri Battle them.
Nana Brew.
Good old Bruce Battle.
Yes.
Omi who difference. They are back on the chair.
Omi who difference
Huh?
So no me
who changes
from
the positive Okay.
I'm chairman. An Apinkra.
I got MC chairman.
Oh, okay.
On
Yeah.
Kodobonia
I'm sure the KA represents
Nana Kosia Apinkra.
Oh, okay.
Kodobonia
Kodobonia. The chairman said we there is my who different. Or mutu no mo dia. And I chairman
to say sir on knows you.
See
so when you know we are finding him the uncle na the finances of the administration nkoyi kakramai because ni nyina abeboama e game na koso now ogudeto ablakwa say o say kane no say adwuma na kai na kosi pratpa na ene koku baako ya no nya document no ma be ka just documenter when sa ka say now ogudeto say they also dey so ma o beba. So document that is say operational cost Ghana African Games na eba be host no $48 million 48 Ghana you $1 hara on the bodole dia ase unza $10 na ase $48 million so say na operational cost almost the statement about bonting to that effect almost in some all can be how money no enya adwen ni nyina no ye be babadansa na no Andy e de aboafo no bebre Andy o de aboafo no ba wi a na se yatoa ye jumadi no so na de aka no enso atoa so $48 million. Now every na say no so I know them say club licensing committee no I'm the Kwampogu CID aka ho Kwampogu CID Kwampogu CID and advice na Kwampogu na akon de minya no paso anye nie na twetre du a ye twani nyina fro
utibete
I'm so minya no mema position sem no ntem you know when I hear adwuma no na ye ni yie said ye nyina ye peno that akwamba ni ako besramo Mavis fire lady besramo the lali sanaye Jacob Yeboa my boss munyina munyire mo ho munye ni yie na ye nyina ye ni ene magro no at least I'm hoping that these committees will contribute positively to the FA. Too early say yeah committee na we criticize na de na we wom na de na nyawe obi a ma hu ebi obi anim de na Kwampogu CID e de ye ka chense enua no onti anim nya sa de a kwamye Kwampogu yi se bana se ye yi a ebi chafra why wadaroma
ono ni so obey ni so ono
se kan ni twa
no kreta no kre no la be no kre nyam yenu e baako the different ade mienu eye perspectives say who perspective about an issue and in perspective but no kre de no kre the ade na kwa no say yewo na sana me catch you say you the ideal way and you the real way because the thing that the ideal situation is different from might be different from the real situation. Ideal situation they say Kagana ha okrebia wie school also nya adwuma ye. That is the ideal situation. They tell who training uba say who training no wako school o wie school a ono akobo ne bra. What I say ono akohanda ono just starting a brabo. That is the ideal situation. But the real situation is ne Ghana real no and they say Odo bana ko school awie no just so we are shop now to no man metan check no for penny paper no church yes ah onya adwuma nye two situations inti I don't know Andy
Jawan Mami Shasia and we emfa in free CK Blessing Enterprise na ye ka CK Blessing Enterprise ho aye number 1 dealer ewo aye phone bia mu ewo Kumasi na afi bia ba Kumasi se eba mobile phone ne ho accessories a aye CK Blessing Enterprise and ade wani tweme no ka se se no ba ya so ya ye wo aye Samsung Galaxy phones a wodo nyina bi o Samsung and Huawei phones obi LG phones iPhones de ope bia on sabetumi akabi da oban so a e bia na open retail na se ho se ope so ton bebre ana ope ba ku bi na ako use wa wodo be kiremo e wo CK Blessing Enterprise so e ho de mobile phone papa e ho na benya enso e de afri men koto phone bia ne battery bo se o charge na se phone akwa akwa se desktop time bia